you, Burp. Johnny Rotten spends his birthday on EastEnders.
Happy birthday to you.
Constipated Leanne on Coronation Street.
I just couldn't go.
And woman terrified of a beehive hairdo on Hotter Than My Daughter. Lorraine Pascal is still in the kitchen showing us how to bake, and she's beating Nigella hands down in the innuendo stakes. What's the cheeky baker up to this week?
I've done the 6-inch and I've done the 12-inch and I'm going to start on the 9-inch.
What about the 1-inch? The ever helpful Lorraine shared with us some of her shameless baking shortcuts.
Sometimes, even at the weekends, I just don't have the time to bake from scratch. So there are a few products I like to buy to use as shortcuts. In pastry world, ready-made pastry, in all types of course, but also ready rolled pastry.
Here's one, buy a donut from Greg's. She'll bake anything though, Lorraine.
Right, ice cubes. I always put ice cubes.
Yeah, baked ice cubes, yeah. Here's some I made earlier. Nice, yeah. A little bit dry. Now, as the title suggests, Lorraine reckons baking is easy. So let's allow Lorraine to show us how to make puff pastry.
Get your chilled dough and roll it out a little. Then score a large cross in the middle, cutting no more than halfway through the bottom.
A large cross in the middle. There. Easy.
Lift all 4 corners from the middle of the cross, then pull them up and out.
Pull those out like that. Up and out. Yeah.
Put 210 grams of butter, soften this time, in the centre of the cross. Then fold all 4 corners back into the centre so they're overlapping.
There goes the butter. Pull the corners up like that, just so they're overlapping. Yeah, easy.
Roll the pastry out, away from you, on a well-floured surface to a rectangle roughly 3 times as long as it is wide.
Roll that out, yeah, so roughly 3 times as long as it is wide.
Take the short edge nearest to you and fold it up a third. Then take the top edge and fold it down a third.
The top edge... What? Slow down!
Turn the dough 90 degrees and then repeat the rolling and folding.
You fold that over there... I mean, that can't be right. I mean, there's nowhere to put the jam. The Croc Man now, which told the story of crocodile and alligator enthusiast Sean Foggett. And I did like his house.
In a quiet corner of England, this house in Witney, Oxfordshire, looks like any other on the street. But round the back, things are very different.
Oh, yes, it's got a conservatory. Yeah, conservatory. Nice, because you get the light and you don't have to get the planning permission that you need for a flat roof extension. Now, the unusual thing about Sean's garden was not just the conservatory.
Sean Foggett has 21 crocodiles, alligators and caimans, packed into 2 sheds at the end of his garden.
I've got a chest freezer in mine, but I hardly ever use it. Sean is eager to learn from other experts in the field and travels to Denmark to visit expert René Hedegaard, who shows him his method of handling the crocs.
The towel should calm the caiman down.
It's always us. The best way to calm them down is to take the light away from them.
Yeah, you put a towel over its eyes. Actually, I need to clean out my crocodile's bowl because he's soiled it. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Here, I just popped that towel over his eyes. Oh, yeah, that seems to have done the trick, yeah. Yeah, it's a good little tip, that. Which brings us to our voiceover that's got nothing to do with anything of the week.
That's got nothing to do with anything of the week.
I need your help. Can you take that off? I don't think I can do it.
Lisa runs her own hairdressing salon in town.
Secret Diary of a Cool Girl is back. This week it was the turn of a young lad keen to become initiated into the adult world, if you know what I mean.
I'm needing this.
I just need to know what it's like.
Sure.
And there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
No, I don't. BBC Two's The Spice Trail now with Kate Humble, which took her to India and Sri Lanka in search of spices. Say what you like about Kate, but she certainly likes her pepper.
Well, this is our pepper feast. Peppered yams, peppered beef, peppered beetroot, pepper pickle, and pepper soup.
Sounds nice. Let's try it, shall we? Oh, yes. It's nice, but there's something missing.
Black pepper?
Yeah, go on, then. Much better, thank you. Oh, hang on. Is that the phone?
Trippity, trippity,
Trippity.
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 Trippity, trippity,
Trippity.
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 Kate learns the curious methods the spice traders use to settle on a price.
Can you show me the hand signals?
Yes, asking 200.
200 is 2 fingers.
Yeah, I tried using 2 fingers to buy some pepper in Longdis, and I got a slap round the face. They do go to extraordinary lengths to keep their bids secret.
What's fascinating is how these deals are being conducted in silence and in secret.
So what you're doing is you're trying to agree a price, and you do it in secret.
In secret.
Under here.
Yeah, they hide under a towel. Yeah, just looking at my spice rack, I could do with a bit more turmeric. Of course, there is more than one type of pepper.
What happens with black pepper, you're drying it in the sun, and it's holding up all the flavors, and it becomes roasted black color. But what happens with white pepper is you soak them in water to remove the outer skin, the green skin.
Okay.
And that's what makes it much more milder, and it's white in color, and of course, not that pungent.
Not that pungent. So that dried would become a black peppercorn.
Absolutely, yes.
That soaked would become a white peppercorn.
White pepper.
Yeah, no, I like black pepper, but... I like white pepper, but which is better? There's only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, black pepper! Welcome back to TV Burp. Future potato boy on the Tudors.
One day you'll be a great King Edward. I know you'll be.
Craig Charles on wheels on Coronation Street.
Oh, well, then you better go and ask him.
And human cockerel on Rome Wasn't Built in a Day.
I'm sorry for all the work that's gone into it, but I just don't think they're up to the job.
I was surprised that after all these years, Emily Bishop still doesn't recognise the Coronation Street theme tune.
Very good choice of music, I think.
Yeah, it's the Coronation Street theme tune. I wasn't sure about Peter Barlow's decision to follow the modern trend and write his own wedding vows.
I despise you. I curse the day we met and every moment that we spent together after that. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want anything to do with you. As far as I'm concerned, that bouquet in your hand may as well be a wreath.
And Leanne, do you take Peter to be your lawful wedding husband? I wonder what George Clooney is up to these days.
Hello, ladies. Aren't you lovely? Maybe not a lady, this one?
No, this is George Clooney.
Yeah. This was one man in his camper van where Martin Dorey travels around the country in a camper van, and when he gets somewhere, he cooks a meal.
I'm not a chef, but I love to cook, and I love my camper van, and I love getting out and about. Put that all together, and what do you get?
You get a show a bit like the Hairy Bikers, only there's one of them and he's in a camper van. Now, that's not fair. He does go fishing in Clovelly for his dinner.
So before too long, we'd found a little something for my camper van meal.
Oh, here we are, we're in luck.
Whoa! Wow, what's that?
It's a garfish.
Garfish, fantastic. Are they good for eating?
No.
Of course, there's some lovely stops along the way.
As we reached the last snatches of daylight, my potatoes were finally boiling.
Must be those polyester shorts. So, no, please. So, what's he up to today?
Today I'm going stalking.
That's refreshingly honest. On his trip to the lakes, I particularly like Martin's magic scones. Yeah, magic scones. When one is eaten, another magically reappears.
Listen, I was wondering whether or not I could interest you in some drop scones, Scotch pancakes. Made.
Did you make them?
Yeah, there's 6 scones.
Would you like to try them?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, now there's 4.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, very good.
Now there's 5. Yeah, magic scones. Yeah, I've got a plate of magic scones. Yeah, there we are. 4 of them, look. Oh, do you fancy one? Go on, that's it. Yeah, help yourself. You like those, don't you? Yeah, they are nice. Yeah. Go on, have another one. Go on. Yeah. Yes, this. Go on. Yeah, have another one. Yeah, they are nice, those magic scones, aren't they? Yeah, you like those? I'm going to chomp it down. Look. Yes, there we are. And, oh, what's the point? But hang on. I thought this was one man in his camper van. Who is it that Martin's talking to?
And really, I've never looked back. Every morning I wake up and thank my lucky stars that I'm able to live in the way that I've always dreamed of.
Yeah, it's Ross Kemp. He's everywhere at the moment. Vernon Kay under pressure now, in which Vernon had to go at American football, which caused him to reminisce about times gone by.
I used to watch the Wonder Years, which was on Channel 4. And I think American football was on after. It was like the mid to late 80s when transatlantic flights were uber expensive, you know, and America was miles away.
It still is. What I enjoyed most about this show was Vernon's new funny walk.
Yeah, stay high. Look, yeah, good arm action. He got some good arm action. All right.
Yeah, it looks like fun. Yeah, great fun, that. Time now for this week's Time Team in a Nutshell.
This week's Time Team in a Nutshell.
Phil, you got anything yet?
Not a sausage, Tony.
Now, we all remember the fantastic tram crash on Coronation Street just before Christmas. Millions of quid spent on special effects, 2 people killed, buildings demolished, countless injured. Well, this week, EastEnders attempted to match the Corrie tram crash.
Hey, that's my buggy! Someone stop it!
Crash! Darren had some lovely bits of dialogue this week, something he could really get his teeth into.
F! 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 F!
Oh, lovely stuff. But let's go back a bit. It all started at the mini-mart, where Heather had some good news.
What is it?
Hey?
What does
It
it say?
says, I'm Minute Mart's Employee of the Month.
Minute Mart Employee of the Month. There's only 2 of them that work there. Heather and Patrick. Actually, I haven't heard who the TV Burp Employee of the Month is this... Oh, let's see who the Employee of the Month is. Oh, it's me again.
It's about time somebody else had a look in.
You're not even in it anymore.
What a rotten week.
Don't you start. So the Mini-Mart Employee of the Month set about trying to find her mummy, who lives in a block of flats out east, and it's a long way up if you're built like Heather.
I'm so sorry, love. I just didn't see you.
That's another fine mess you've gotten me into.
Nasty accident. It was nice to see David Van Day on Louis Benz's Show Business this week.
Are you ready to play?
Yes! Dave and his wife, the lovely Sue Moxley, have formed a double act and are playing the main stage at Pontins, along with a particular favourite of mine.
Sharing the bill with Rich and Famous tonight is X Factor cast-off Owen Quigg.
Is that Owen? Hello, how are you? My name is David Van Day. How do you do? Pleased to meet you. Of course, it's my beautiful wife, Sue Moxley.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's Owen Quigg. Yeah, I'd vote for him. All right, Yogan?
It's a one, Harry.
Yeah, well, it's lovely to have you on the Shiog.
Which brings us to TV Highlight of the Week.
Are you going to hurry up, babe?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Now let's take a look at who's on Coach Trip.
I reckon we could be a bit like Marmite, you know?
Yeah, Joe, right. You either love us or hate us, won't you, really?
hate you.
I think other people on the coach will either really, really like us or want to beat us with a stick.
It was Steve that I felt sorry for, though. He didn't seem to be having a very good time at all.
It's my preference not to go in the water, so I'm not going to be pressurised into doing stuff that I don't want to do to make other people happy. The words didn't fit the song. You can't sing a song if the words don't fit. The cable car of death, blues. To walk into cold water under my own steam, no, I don't do it. I don't do it on holiday when I'm in a pool, and I didn't want to do it today in, like, a lake. There's a lot of conversation that goes on between them and 4 of the boys, which is really, really sort of smutty and slutty. And to me, I can't be bothered with that. This is really not my cup of tea.
A bit of a misery guts. Well, what was Steve's verdict on the whole coach trip experience?
This has been the best experience of my life.
Make your mind up! And to sing us out from Coach Trip, it's Steve!
Happiness, the greatest gift that I possess. Thank the Lord that I've been blessed with more of my share of happiness, more of my share of happiness.
Did you enjoy that?
No, not really.
That's all from us. Good night.
Utterly live! We've got loads more. With all of this, your task is to spot the baldies.
Up to Deck are on the way next with more crazy games and 2 families hoping to win up to £100,000. Then a hunky fire eater and a naval officer are looking for love. It's in Take Me Out at 9.
So what are you doing now? You doing much?
It's difficult.